What's up, Yugi 2 and Strict Duelist here. I'm about to show you my Gravekeepers deck pretty much just one last time because I'm like completely finished with it pretty much. I just need 2 more cards and I pretty much just mastered this deck. So like I'm gonna rename the Gravekeepers to like the Chaos Keepers because like this is chaos for the other person. For like your opponent, there's pretty much not going to be able to stop this no more. If like the people that made the ban list see this deck, they're pretty much just going to ban the Gravekeepers after they see this deck. They're going to be like, wow, that's how good this deck is. Alright, so I might still add on the extra deck whenever I get some cards too. Whenever I get more cards to put in my extra deck. I'm just messing around now. So let's start it. Okay, so I got my first card of the extra deck, which is the only card, number 20, Geiger Brilliant. Lava Golem, 2 Visionaries. I'm always going to keep 2 Visionaries. A Darkness Destroyer. I took a lot of cards out and replaced them with a bunch of things, and you'll notice from my other videos to this recent one, Darkness Destroyer really does help with this deck. I've got it out twice within the past 3 days. I've got it out twice in the field, and I like its effect. I get to attack twice per turn with them. 1 Chief, Drilligo, Descendant. Another thing. Everyone likes the OTK thing with Descendant, but if you ask me, I don't like sacking my own monsters just to take out 1 card. So I'm always just going to keep 1 Descendant. Like, it depends on what kind of card they have on the field, and I'm going to like try to take it out like right then and there. Spear Soldier, which I'm working on getting 2 on the. I'm working on getting 2 of these. Man, mixing my words up. 2 Assailants. So as I get another Spear Soldier, I might also get another, we'll get to it, Cannon Holder, 2 Mystic Tomatoes. I'm going to get another Newdoria. Use my little set combo that I usually do. Set it, destroy it, I get to pick a monster. Boom. I get to boom their monster. 2 Spies. I might just keep 2 Spies. I never know. I might just actually keep just 2 Spies. I'm not even gonna try to run 3. 1 Watcher, 2 Guards, 3 Curses. I finally got 2 Visor Desses. Well, technically I got 3, but I only want 2 in this deck. 2 Maneater Bugs, just for the boom. And 1 Charm of Shabati. Now the spells. 2 Necro Valleys. 1 Gravekeeper Steel. Gravekeeper Servant. Magical Dimension. 2 Card Destruction. Gold Sarcophagus. 2 Swords of Revealing Light. 1 Double Spell. 1 Nightmare Steel Cage. 2 MST, 1 Lightning Vortex, 1 Dark Hole. Now, you guys will see why I added a Lightning Vortex and a Dark Hole in a minute into the traps. So I got 2 Mirror Forces, 2 Coffin Cellar. This deck is now about offense, defensive, and taking your opponent's life points really easily. Each time a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard, inflict 300 damage to him. Like, it can even be from the hand to the graveyard. He can tribute and he'll still lose life points. So either way it goes, like if he tributes, he loses life points. If I use my card of destruction, he loses life points. I mean my Lightning Vortex, and I destroy his monsters, he loses life points. I use my Dark Hole to destroy all the monsters, he loses life points for his monsters, not mine. See, I'm about to take Bottomless out and just replace him with 2 traples, because Bottomless Trapple is not going to work for this deck no more. After I add, so guys, remember, scratch these 2. They're out of this deck for good now. If you plan on making this new chaos, these new chaos keepers that I made, you want regular trap hole, because bottomless trap hole, my bad, removes them from play. You want trap hole, so whenever they summon them, it gets destroyed and they still lose life points. So you want to run 2 of those. I just forgot to put them in here when I was making the deck. Magician's Circle, 2 Nightmare Wheels, 2 Compulsory. I might just keep these in here, just for some purposes. Rite of Spirit, Light Force Sword, 2 Call the Haunteds, and Regretful Rebirth. So I got the offensive thing, the offensive on him pretty much, because there's a lot of cards in here that destroys your opponent's monsters. So if you use the Coffin Seller, such as this, in Mirror Force, Dark Hole, Lightning Vortex, Card Destruction, pretty much wherever they have monsters, they will still lose life points, even for tributing. Magical Dimension, Gravekeeper's Servant. This pretty much allows them, okay, so if I don't have my Coffin Seller, or if I do, if my Coffin Seller doesn't finish them, or if I don't finish them by attacking, then this Gravekeeper's Servant will. Each time your opponent attacks with a monster, the opponent must send 1 card from the top of his deck to the graveyard. So he has 5 monsters on the field, attacks with all 5, he has to discard 5 cards. It's pretty much going to screw him over. So either way it goes, he's going to rather lose life points somehow, discard from his deck, lose life points, plus I have all of this good defense now. Even the curses will even inflict damage to him, which is so cool about this deck now. I think I finally figured out the Gravekeepers, man. The Nightmare Wheel combo with what's his name? Lava Golem. That's another strategy. Either way it goes, he's losing life points somehow with this deck. See, I want to run 2 in here now, because whenever I do my little set trick with Newdoria, I just set him. Eventually he'll get destroyed, and I can boom one of his monsters. Either way it goes, he's just gonna your opponent's gonna lose life points somehow. Cannon Holder, my OTK strategy is now an ultimate. This whole deck is practically OTK. The OTK for this deck is pretty much a 95% chance, of you ever winning with this deck. And then the other 5%, it's probably just pure luck. Gravity Bind might stop you. What's it called? The Spatial Collapse card, which only allows you to have 5 cards on the field, might stop you. But there's MSTs in this deck. Plus, I got 1 Descendant, which I don't really like using them, but I might end up having to one day. Spear Soldier, I have the Spear Soldier and the Assailant combo with Necro Valley. I use, there's a bunch of things I can do. I use the Assailant to turn him into defense, attack another monster, attack a different monster, and then have my Spear Soldier attack the defense one that I used. It's a really good. It's a really good deck. I hope you guys like this deck. I put a bunch of cards out, like my Dark Nymphus, because I didn't like the fact of removing my monsters from play and pretty much screwing up my Visionary. I got rid of my Mystical Beast of Circuit because I got tired of trying to get 2 cards in my hand. Even though I've had the deck for like 2 years, I've only got a chance to bring Circuit out like 3 times within 2 years. So I just took him out. I took out Command It, which I'm actually about to put him back in. So put Command It in this deck too, because you're gonna try to get Necro Valley somehow in you want to try to get Necro Valley. You know what? No, scratch that. Don't even try to bring Command It in. Never mind. You can if you want. This is gonna be your deck if you make it. But I recommend don't even put Command It in there, because it's just a waste. Like, yeah, I got 16, but you can just pretty much just wait, like card of destruction and stuff. That really does help. I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, please. That shows that you guys are supporting my channel, which I know most of you aren't, but if you put some thumbs up, it means that you guys are actually watching my videos and supporting my channel. So, do what you YouTube fans do. Remember, thumbs up. And Street Duelist here, signing off.